Hey, what's up, guys? Hope you're having a great day today. Today's commentary topic is about refinancing your mortgage and how to get the best deal. No, I'm I'm just kidding with you guys. Oh gosh, that's bad. That's bad. That wouldn't be a topic. That would be a very uninteresting topic, and I do not want to do a topic like that. And probably none of you would even understand it, or not. Most of you probably wouldn't understand it because I think most of my viewers probably aren't over the age of 15. So anyway. Let's get into today's actual commentary topic, and that is doing what you love versus doing what you don't love in order to be able to do what you do love. Now, I know that's probably a little bit confusing, so let me break it down for you. The first part is doing what you love to do. So doing what you love to do, it could be playing this game, it could be playing basketball, it could be, I don't know, taking photographs of people, it could be doing math problems, who knows, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Basically, it's kind of like a career path, doing what you love in terms of a career path. Obviously, everyone would just like to have a hobby, and we'd all do that if it were possible to sustain life. I would take it. No one would, not many people would do these manual labor jobs if it weren't for having to feed a family, having to feed yourself, having to support yourself, etc., etc. So that's the kind of do what you love part, and then the doing what you don't love, so that you can do what you do love, is the part that it's basically like if you want to take a job, for example, say it's scrubbing floors or washing dishes and stuff like that at a restaurant. Say that's not who actually enjoys doing that. I'm sure nobody actually does. But some people do it, or a lot of people do it so that they can do what they enjoy, or that's probably a stepping stone. But the basic idea is do what you don't love so that you can do what you do love, and pick what kind of career. What do you think what kind of job are you going to be having? Are you going to be in the sector that's you're doing something just because it puts food on the table and it allows me to have hobbies, it allows me to have a car, a house, a wife and kids, etc., etc.? Is that what you want, or do you want the job that you're like, well, I love this job. I actually wake up in the morning. I'm looking forward to it when I go to bed at night, and I absolutely love it. I look forward to it, and I just love doing my job. It's great. It's great. Are you going to be one of those people, or are you going to be one of the other people that I talked about, who does what he doesn't like to do per se, in order to do what he wants to do? Now, I would highly, highly, highly encourage you guys to do what you do love to do. That's because it's going to be a lot easier on you if you actually enjoy your work, because a lot of time in your adult life is probably going to be spent at your work and at your job and stuff like that. You're going to have to find something that you actually enjoy, because if not, you're going to become very stressed out, and you're going to become very irritable, and you don't want to become angry and pissed off all the time just because of your job. It's just not worth it. And I'm sure if you this is what's going to lead me to my next point, is that you guys need to figure out what's right for you as far as like a college major or a career path, something like that. And make sure you actually enjoy doing this thing. And that's going to take a lot of research. It's going to take a lot of work on your part. It could mean doing your own research on the computer. It could mean asking people that are working in the profession. It could mean, having like a go to work day as this thing, as say an engineer or something like that, and seeing what the day-to-day tasks of an engineer would be, or basically understanding what the tasks would be for someone your level starting. So that's really the whole main purpose of this video, is that life is going to be a lot easier. In my opinion, life is going to be a lot easier if you can do what you love, as opposed to taking a job that you don't really enjoy in order to just have the money that job provides, and then use that money to do what you enjoy. I mean, maybe that's a tough sacrifice to me, because I've been in that position. I'm kind of in that position right now, where I'm doing something that I don't really enjoy, but it's something that needs to be done, as far as I need to be able to pay the bills, etc., etc., and I need to have a life. You know, I have to be able to pay the bills, and you know, and it does enable me to do what I do enjoy. So there is a trade-off, but you gotta maybe assess that for yourself. If taking that job that you don't enjoy, you know, is, you know, obviously something that you don't enjoy, but well, maybe you gotta say to yourself, well, overall, am I gonna be happier because I'm able to provide for myself, etc., and I can put food on the table, and I can, you know, have all the latest gadgets and stuff like that. That's just something you gotta figure out for yourself. And but again, at the end of the day, it's better to be happy than just filthy rich and miserable. Because the old saying, money doesn't buy happiness. In some respects, it's not true. I mean, because you need money for things like you're not going to be happy if you can't afford food, obviously. So that, but I think the overall focus of that is that you can't simply have money, and you can't that won't buy you happiness. Like just having a lot of money isn't going to make you a happy person, because you may have just inherited it, and you may have never had to work for it, or you may have never really had to do anything for that money, and you might not appreciate it, and you might not have any skills that, you know, or hobbies that make you happy. So that's a lot more important than having money. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy the commentary. If you did, please leave a like rating and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope to see you guys soon in the future videos, and take care, guys. Peace.